Hey, Shan, how you doing?
Good morning. I am great. How are you?
I am doing great as well, Shan. It's been a long morning, but everything is going good. So
Awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to jump right into our coffee chat. And this morning we have pretty much had our coffee, but we're going to still chat about different things. And what we're starting, this is our series that we're starting, which is 100 days of believing bigger. And we decided to do this because we just want to be just put ourselves in a realm of believing bigger, believing more in ourselves, believing more in our businesses, believing more of everything that we're looking for, that we're asking for, it has to start with us with believing bigger. So I say to you guys, it has to start with you. You have to believe it. You have to know it. You have to trust. You have to trust the process and know that it will be better and things will be bigger. All right, so we're going to start with trust made simple. See, trust. Trust made simple.
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." This is John 13, verse 7. And so to me, that is pretty much saying, don't rely on yourself, rely more on me. Sorry, my phone fell. Don't rely on yourself, but rely more on me and understand what he's doing in the process as he's taking you through your journey. Trust in the process. And a lot of times we don't realize what's happening because we look at things and we're like, oh my gosh, why is so many unexpected things coming up? Why are bad things happening? Why, maybe it's in your business. Why are you just not getting the sales that you want? Why are people saying no? Why people aren't responding? But it's all a process and we have to trust the process. Um, you don't realize now what I'm doing, but later you will understand. And understanding that everything happens in a season. So maybe, you know, at this moment, things aren't supposed to look like you want them to look because maybe you haven't grown to that part, or maybe you haven't grown to the part where he can bless you abundantly and you would do the right thing with it. So we have to trust the process. We definitely have to trust the process. Um, and some of the notes that we put in was putting in the work and trusting him that his timing is always on time. When you get into your feelings, when things don't go your way, or you get in this rut, or you get in thinking more about people and what other people are feeling and what other people are saying, we have to trust his process. We have to put the actions behind anything that we're asking for in order for it to happen, in order for change to come. So, again, trusting the process, trusting God, putting in the work that you need to put in, like honestly, what you need to put in, first of all, and trusting the process that it will come. You will reap what you sow. However, if you don't put in any work, there's nothing to reap. And turn it over to Sajade.
All right, you guys. And like she said, you guys, everything she stated is true. And just to give you guys just a little bit of some of why we started to do this, like why we came up with an idea to actually do a devotional journal, which give us 100 days of believing bigger, because we've been guilty, things, where, when things didn't go right, or when things didn't go fast enough for us, or, when nothing like came out to plan as quickly as we wanted to, we had to learn that we wasn't trusting God in the process as we should. We were wanting it to be done just right away, but not putting in the work. Like we wasn't putting in the work like we should have been. We wasn't putting in the work like we should do daily. The more as you become consistent and dedicated in anything that you do, trusting the process, talking with God, asking God for strength and understanding to help along the way, like everything will work out. So just like she said, all about, trust made simple and, believing in God's timing, like believing in his timing, having faith in his timing, being patient on his timing. Like it's all about that. And I just want to read you guys the exact thing from the devotional from day one, Shan. So we'll go over the paragraph on it really quickly. We'll read to you how and what we're describing and giving our explanations about it, answering the questions pertaining to the devotional from day one. So just to read it to you guys, it states, God is more concerned with our trust than our talent, more committed to our character than our career, and more interested in obedience than sacrifice. Because of our desire to get what we want when we want it, though we naturally tend to rush the process and attempt to put God on our timeline. We set our expectations high, create our own schedule, and start racing toward that finish line. Then, when our expectations aren't met, we feel frustrated because we haven't met our goals. But there is something God wants more than your speed, hard work, or mighty efforts. God wants your trust. And trust means total reliance upon spiritual timing. Not easy, right? Instead, we want to orchestrate, we want to direct, we want to control, and we want answers. However, the truth is that we simply don't know what's best for us. We certainly don't have heaven's elevated view. And if we're acting in haste, we can get in the way of God's intended blessings for us. Trusting God is trusting his timing and believing that you can rely upon him in both the wait and the pursuit. God is never late. He is always on time. And like she said, it basically just sums up, God comes when the right time. And like God knows what's for us. Like no matter what we do before we do it, he knows what's for us. Sometimes we go over things like, just to give an example, me and Shan started this business. Shan started it about 4 years ago. I started it soon to be 2 years ago. And when we started this business, it may in some categories wasn't something that we ever did, like sold something, like be on social media, go live. It may have not been it, but if we pray and we ask God to give us an understanding, and sometimes if it's not for you, you can ask God for that understanding and ask him to lead you through the way, and you can learn things. It can come into play. You may have never done it, but at the end of the day, it may get to the point where it may be something for you because you've learned it and now you've aced it. I've always been in retail where I sold things, but I never sold things like going live or constantly talking about it daily. People came in the store and I sold it. I know about the product, so it's sold. So now we're actually using the products and we're actually getting results from the products. And we are actually helping people that's been trying to do this for many years, may have been trying to grow their hair, may have tried to lose weight, may have tried to get more energy, et cetera, et cetera. But we're doing things that can help everybody. Like we all have the health and wellness goal in our lives, whether we're not doing it, whether we're wanting to do it, whether we don't know where to start or whatever it may be when it comes to that. And just to give you a psalm about how has trusting God's timing been the struggle for you? And what might God be trying to teach you in the process? Those are two questions that's in there. And me and Shan was discussing this, you guys, and I was telling her, I've been guilty of several things when it comes to just examples like getting a new car, starting a new job or starting a new business venue. I want it to be done immediately. Like I want things to go as fast as I want it to go, and not trusting God's timing or, giving God an understanding of what I really want, to have an understanding of, is this really it? Am I doing things correctly, in line, et cetera, et cetera. So I had to learn in life that, Jesus doesn't give us what we want or give us what we need on our timing. It's God's timing, especially, when we are trusting and we're having patience. God will come through. Like he literally would come through, but we have to build that bond with God, and not just a bond. We have to put him first in life in anything that we do. Go to him all the time, not just through the good. Go to him when things are going bad. Go to him when things are going tough, when things are going bad, because at the end of the day, we're all going to go through trials and tribulations, but it's going to be up to us to trust in God to get through it, right? At the end of the day, you got to get to the end of the road, right? So the road keeps going sometimes. Sometimes you may get on a road that keeps going, but at the end of the day, you can get to the end of the road and God will give you all the understanding that you need. So our thing today was just, trust made simple, believing in God's timing and things like this. So that's why we came up with this. So we'll be coming to you guys daily. This is day one. So we'll actually be on day two and I'll give it over to Shan.
All right. So yes, day two. And it's so exciting. And even just now, just being in this space and talking and, just getting things out and speaking is such a good feeling, because our ultimate thing is to be closer to God, right? And I don't know about you guys, but I know about myself. If I don't give him his time and I don't trust in him, things just don't go right. And you look at people and you wonder, what is it? What's happening? But so many people have given up. So many people have turned their backs. But you have to, you just have to give him his time. You have to trust it. You have to trust the process. And just to go back, pick it back on what Sajade was saying, how has trusting God's time been a struggle for you? What might God be trying to teach you in the process? One of my things in this business, like, no, I've never been in network marketing, never been in sales, never even sold anything in the store. Okay. Never. Um, when I was in corporate and I was customer service, and we did have like upsells and all that stuff, could not make a quota for that. It just wasn't happening. Couldn't do it. And I say I couldn't, I don't know if I just didn't want to, if it wasn't just something that it just didn't happen. But in this business, I'm so passionate about this business because I get to talk to so many people. I get to be a part of so many people's journey. I get to be a part of their health and wellness journey. Excuse me, their health and wellness journey, their financial journey, um, helping them grow and have more confidence in themselves and be closer to God. And in any business, not just this business that we're in, but in any business, you have to trust God. You have to trust the process, because having a business, being a business owner is not the easiest thing. It's easy to give up. It's easy to just stop. It's easy to not start. But those are things that make life hard. So having a business is not the easiest thing, but we have to do it. And it's hard, but it's going to make life easier for us. And so one of my things was, like you said, I've been in the business for 4 years. And I, of course, want to be like top, top, top. But I'm on my way. Haven't made it there yet, but I'm on my way. But throughout the process, I've learned so much. I've grown so much. God has still provided for us. He's provided our finances. I've been able to be at home for 3 years. I came home after 1 year, but been able to be home for 3 years, just trusting him and trusting his process. And I did get caught up. And one of the things I'll say with me was watching people, watching their success and wondering why it wasn't happening for me. They're going faster than me. Why is it not happening for me? And knowing that now that's their season. And I don't know what they did 10 years prior. We don't know the before. All we see is the now. And I'll say to you guys, don't watch people. Don't watch people. Don't base yourself off of other people, because you don't know what they did 5, 6, 7, 10 years before. All you see is the now. And we have to put in our work, and we can. Um, so what I'm gonna read what I wrote. So we can all grow our business, but are you truly ready to grow your business and put in the work to allow God's timing to show up and actually work on God's timing? So we say it comes out of our mouth. Oh, I want to be this and I want to have that. But you're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV. You're not reading. You're not being close to God. You're not developing yourself, your personal development, your spiritual development. And I can say that because that was me. That was me, right? And I'm not going to say anything about nobody else because unless I'm talking about myself. So I'm saying to you guys, trust the process, put in the work. Put in the work. You have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, God has nothing to work with. It's just going to be there. And you're going to sit and wonder and hope and watch other people, and nothing is going to happen. So trust the process. Don't rely on your understanding, trust his understanding, and just push through the naysayers, push through the no's, push through the time that you want to give up, push through those times because there is a greener grass field on the other side. I promise you. I promise you.
Yes.
All
Like
right, I'll let Sajade close us out.
yes, you guys, and it's amazing, amen. Like literally, amen to what she said because we've all been a struggle to it. You know, we've all had struggles going through it, and like she said, we speak about it because we that has been us. Like those the people that we're talking about is literally us. That has been us in the past. You know, sometimes we may still fall short and it be us, but at the same time, now we're growing that, getting that personal development. We're getting that spiritual development and you guys, when I say it's been amazing, it's been nothing but smiles, it's been nothing but joy, it's been nothing but us feeling good in the inside because we're putting away that fear, we're putting away that we don't have time, we're putting away the excuses. Basically, that's what those are. And I can say, you know, I was a struggle of I'm always so busy. Everybody know I'm always busy, but at the same time, I was putting that busy in like I cannot get this done or I can't get this done. But guys, what I did have to learn is that we make time for what we want to make time for. Like we sometimes we can sit on our phone, don't be doing nothing but playing a game, or we may be just sitting on the couch, like she said, watching TV, or we may have already prepared dinner, already cleaned the house, already washed the clothes. But we saying we busy, but we just sitting down doing nothing. We may be sitting on the phone chatting with a friend for 30 minutes. But if we have a true friend, if we have a true family member, if we have a true family inside our home, that will give us that time to take care of business, to make a brighter future for us. You know, they may see something that we do and they may want to do it, which is how you expand your business. You bring more people in that can make more income and do what you're doing. Of course, we're not the same people. So don't watch other people. You come up with a strategy and a plan that works for you. Because I may do something that Shan do that may work for me, but not work for Shan. And Shan may do something that may not work for me, but it works for her. Sometimes we may do things where it works for both of us. But at the end of the day, we're doing it at our own strategy. What's for you is for you. Like nobody can be you. They may can do some things that you do, but nobody can be you or work anything like you do. So just think about that, you guys. And I want to, you know, close us out and let you know that every day we'll come with you guys. If you guys want to follow along with us, you can order this off Amazon. We actually got it off Amazon. The name of it is 100 Days of Believing Bigger. It's a devotional journal. It gives you a devotional and it also asks you a question to write your concept down of how you've been a victim of how you've been a struggle through that devotional from day 1 through 100. It's by Marshawn Evans Daniels, a really, really nice book. So this is our first time actually reading it. Um, and if you guys want to go along with us from day to day, you can actually order this book. It's really fast to come. And every day you will see us live talking about day 1. And since we've completed day 1, we'll be on day 2 tomorrow. So we just want to say we thank you guys for joining us, giving us your time and your opportunity. Drop comments, leave us feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know additional things you would like for us to talk about. If you have any questions, ask us. We'll write them down, answer them in our next video. Or you can reach out to us. You can always catch Shan on her website, which is Shan Walker, right, on Facebook. Or you also can catch me on Sajade Monique Webster on Facebook. So you can actually direct message us. My phone number is 662-582-6449. And Shan can give you all her phone number as well. And we'll let you guys go.
All right, and my phone number is 404-573-6800.
Thank you
And
guys for joining us. And Shan's gonna close out one more time and piggyback on some things that I missed out, and then we're gonna let you guys go.
well, I just want to share the business. And I share this business. We both really share this business because we are passionate about the business and it has helped us in so many different ways. And I know there's so many people that are looking for something different. just ready to get off the struggle bus. Just want to have some breathing room, not wanting to take the grocery money so you can go get your hair done, or take the gas money so you can go get your nails done. But have some breathing room. Maybe you want to put the kids in some kind of activity, or grow your savings account, or just have that extra money for vacations. Maybe want to add an additional vacation into the mix. Just building some kind of generational wealth. So we invite you guys to come and be a part of our amazing team. You have one-on-one mentorship. You have when I tell you, you have everything you need, everything
Yes.
you need to be successful, except for you. You just have to show up. You have to put in the work. We give you everything you need. Just put in the work, ask us questions, come and be a part of the team. We are growing and we don't want to leave you behind. We are getting off the struggle bus and we don't want to leave you behind. So don't sit back and watch, guys. Now is
Join.
the time. And right now, for the next 9 days, I believe, it's only
Mm-hmm.
$20. $20 to get started. So reach out to us. Let's get you going. And you never know, it may be the fit for you. It may be that vehicle that is able to drive and help you with all of your dreams, all of your dream boards. Just create that life that you want, that you see, that you know you deserve, that your kids deserve. Guys, don't knock it until you try. We have to make coins. So why not
Mm-hmm.
try it this way? It's $20. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. And we will talk to you tomorrow.
Yes. See you guys later. And we also gonna help you turn that $20 into $140. So we're gonna let you guys go, and we're gonna let you think about that last note, right? See you guys. All right.